On today's quick tip video, I'm going to be sharing a tool with you that's going to help you optimize your Google Ads, and it's going to help you come up with new social media and blog post ideas, which we use for our own dental clients. Hey, this is Digital Dental Marketing Made Easy. I'm your host, Natalia Porras, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a tool I love called Keywords Everywhere. I'm going to show you how to use it in just 1 second. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to keywordseverywhere.com so that you could install it, and it's going to be installed as a plugin, and you're going to see it here on the top. It's this black and red button that you're going to see. And I'm going to show you how it appears when you're doing any kind of search and how you're going to use this tool. Now, it's 100% free, which is something that, of course, I love. And why are we using Keywords Everywhere? This is something that could help with SEO and for you to be able to create any kind of social media posts, video posts, blog posts, any kind of content that you have to create so that you're really utilizing a strategy that's going to help you rank higher with anything that you're creating. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be showing you how to use this. Okay, so we're going to start off by utilizing Google's search bar, and this is something that you could actually also do on YouTube. And what Keywords Everywhere is going to show you is that it's going to allow you to see what the search volume is on Google, what competition is as well on Google, and how much it would cost you to run an ad on Google Ads. So first thing is just make sure that you've already installed it as a plugin and make sure to go through the whole setup. And this is where we're going to start with an actual example of doing a search. So the way that I like to use Keywords Everywhere is that I like to think about it as a content planning tool. So when I'm about to start creating any kind of content calendar for the month, and I need to come up with ideas for social media, for blog posts, for videos even, I want to make sure that, and for Google Ads as well, I want to make sure that whatever effort we're putting into our blog posts and everything else, that it's going to have a good impact on SEO. And this is what we do in terms of making sure that we are planning efficiently for the kind of content that we're going to be creating. So let's use an example so that I could show you how this would come up. So let's use dental implants. Let's use dental implants. Let's say cost. Okay, so dental implants cost. So give it just 2 seconds. So as you see on the top here, you see volume, CPC, and competition. I'm going to go into a bit more depth about what each one of these means. So first thing off, volume 74,000 a month. That's 74,000 searches on Google per month, and on YouTube as well. What that means is how many times Google is indexed for this keyword every single month. That is a lot of keywords. That's a lot of volume, I should say. And so what you want to make sure, or my rule of thumb, is that whatever keyword you're going to use to create your content, you have to make sure that it's underneath about 1,000 searches a month. Otherwise, you're going to be completely lost in a sea of, let's say, blog posts of dental implants. So you're going to try and hit on those more long tail terms, and we're going to use this tool to sort of come up with those terms that would make sure that we would be using to make sure that we are appearing or ranking higher on Google. So for example, here we have some related keywords on the right hand side, and as I said, you want to make sure that you are under 1,000 in terms of your volume. As you create more content, you could go higher than 1,000, but at the beginning you want to make sure that you stick to less than 1,000. So let's say that you've already created 10 blog posts or 10 videos and you're already at your 11th one, then I would suggest that you could go with this one, which has a volume of 1,600. So dental implants cost Canada. And so you could go down this list and start looking up for ideas that might work better for your practice. So full mouth dental implants cost Canada has a volume of 480, and you could continue going down as well and see what other people have searched for, and you could try and see. So for example, let's see, cost of dentures in Canada, Of course, you could do like a spin-off on that. Maybe you don't want to talk about dentures, but maybe the alternative to dentures. And the other thing that you could do is, so keywords is actually going to appear here on this drop down on Google. And so you could start almost typing in different things. So let's say dental implants, just dental implants alone, 74,000. But then you could start seeing that Dental Implants Montreal, for example, has 170 searches a month. Or Dental Implants Cost Montreal has 90 searches a month. So you could continue doing that sort of search down the bar on Google. Okay, so I just want to also explain what each one of these means. So I've explained the first one, which is the search volume. The second one, which is CPC, that's called cost per click. And so what that is how much it would cost on average to run a Google Ads campaign to target that keyword. So of course here we have dental implants. The cost per click is around $8.64 Canadian to run a campaign on dental implants. So as soon as you start going long tail term, that CPC should come down. So if we look at the related keywords here on the right hand side, we could see that, for example, let's see, dental implant cost Montreal is $7.12 versus $8.64, and it should continue going down and down as the volume is a bit lower. Okay, so that's what that second one is, what it means. And of course, if you're doing Google Ads, then this would be very beneficial for you in terms of your planning for Google Ads campaigns. The third number that I want to explain is this one, which is called competition. And so what competition is Google is showing you with a scale from 0 to 1, how much competition you have for that word. So anything that is closer to 0, so let's say 0.07 is a lower competition for that keyword. Anything that's closer to 1, let's say like this one, 0.79, that means that you have a higher competition. The perfect formula, the magic, let's say, is when you have high search, low competition. So that's what you're going to try and look for when you're doing your planning. And as I mentioned before, if you are starting out, you shouldn't be going after such a high search volume per month. You want to make sure that you are showing up. And so you're going to look for something that is underneath 1,000. And we could do this for so many different terms in dentistry. So we could go ahead and of course do Invisalign. And immediately you're going to see here on your search bar that Invisalign has a huge amount of 673,000 searches a month. So you might not want to go there. But if you go down, for example, Invisalign with implants has 210 a month, and it has a competition of 41. So, and you could look at that competition almost as a percentage or as a fraction. So it's not bad. So this is actually a good key term to be creating either a blog post for, or to be running a campaign for, or to be creating a video about Invisalign with implants. And again, you could go ahead and look at the volume here on the side. Braces with implants is another one that I would suggest that you could actually do. It has a volume of 210 and a competition of 0.2. So it's not that high. So that's pretty much how you would do, how you would use keywords everywhere to create content. And what I would suggest is that as soon as you arrive to a keyword that makes sense for you, which I'm going to repeat that another time, has a high search, low competition, you start adding that to, say, a Google Doc or an Excel spreadsheet, and that's how you start creating content for the next month, for your campaigns, and for your social media. So I hope you found that useful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Every single week we post a video that's going to really help you. And what we want you to do is to really take action with these videos. Don't just stay there and watching them. Take action. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions around digital marketing for your own practice. Do not forget to download your hashtag list. It's a dental specific hashtag list that you could use on every single post on social media. I will see you next time, same place. Bye.